Hey guys, do you want to prevent this from happening to your leather belts? Well, stick around to find out how, because I'll be sharing why this happens in the first place, what to do if it happens, and how to care for your belts moving forward. Let's get to it. Hey guys, my name's Evan, and it's my goal to share the skills and tools needed to love your leather. Now when it comes to leather belts, we use them all the time, even daily for some of us, which means that they take on a lot of wear and tear, but that doesn't mean they can't last for years on end if taken care of properly. Now I will note that there are tons of different levels of belt quality. I won't go into too much detail here, but number one, faux leather belts, which is the lowest quality. Number two, leather board belts. That is ground up leather bonded with glue. Does not have the same integrity as genuine leather, but it's just the scraps, and companies get away with calling it leather, but it's really not the same. Third, mixed leather belts. Leather on one side, faux leather on the other. And lastly, 100% full leather belts. These are the highest quality you can get and will last 10 times longer than any other belts out there. With that being said, let's restore this 100% leather belt so I can show you why this type of belt is the only one you should ever buy. Go ahead and grab yourself a microfiber cloth or brush. I'll be using a horsehair brush for this clean. Next, go ahead and grab your favorite leather cleaner. Do not use any old all-purpose cleaner. It needs to be leather specific because other cleaners will dry out your leather and cause the cracking that we are trying to prevent in the first place. Next, have at it and get all that built up sweat, oils, and dirt from your leather belt. Make sure to be thorough so that your belt ages evenly. Man, this belt is way nastier than I thought. Now, this belt has lost some of its surface integrity. As you can see, it has a lot of micro cracking throughout. This is unfortunately permanent, but it doesn't mean that the belt doesn't have tons of life left in it. Moving forward, as you clean, make sure to wipe off the suds as you go since it's picking up all that dirt. You do not want to keep brushing it into the leather. So if you've been waiting to hear how to fix your faux leather belts, here's the solution. Buy genuine leather belts. I'm sorry if that's not the answer you were looking for, but when a material is literally made to fall apart, there's no fix. Can you glue it or try some other way? Sure you can. But is it really worth your time when it's just going to fall apart just the same? Rather, invest in a 100% genuine leather belt, care for it properly, and you may never actually have to buy another belt again to replace it. No joke. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that, as well as what types of belts you personally own. There's all kinds of belts out there. I know I have my favorite belt. What about you? Alright, next we've got conditioning. This part is important because it provides the leather the proper oils and waxes needed to bend and flex as you wear it. And this, my friends, is one of the biggest keys to preventing cracking and creasing. If you guys happen to have a favorite leather conditioner, let me know in the comments below. And if not, I'll leave my suggestions so you can take a look. Feel free to be generous with your leather conditioner, but just make sure to let it dry properly so that it doesn't bleed onto your pants or jeans as you wear it. Now for my special hack. Gently warm up your leather with a hair dryer or heat gun. Make sure not to stay in one place for too long, as it can in fact ruin your leather. Again, we're only warming up the leather, and note that if the leather is too hot to touch, it's too hot for the leather. This step will allow the oils to penetrate the leather fibers, allowing your belts to last longer than just applying conditioner to the surface. Once it's fully heated, massage the leather to further spread the oils throughout. Most belts suffer a short life simply because it gets dry over time and can't keep up with the demand of the wear and tear. That's why conditioning is so important. Our last step, conservation. Another huge reason why belts seem to get worn so quickly is because of how they're improperly stored. It may seem like the best idea to roll your belt up like a snake, but this is probably the worst thing that you could do because it creates unnecessary strain on the leather fibers. Just consider how brands sell the belts in the first place. They're almost always hung. Of course, condition your belts like we did today on a regular basis, at least quarterly, and have more than one belt. It's best to switch out your belts between uses to prevent excess wear. Following these steps in this video will prolong your belts for years, so keep up the good work. If you guys remember what this belt looked like before and what it looks like now, I am super pleased with the result. It's hydrated, much more readily flexible, and looks so much better. I'd love to know what you guys think below. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you guys found value in this video, and if you did, hit subscribe with the bell icon, share it with a friend, and smash the like button. It really helps out the channel. Leather belts are an almost daily use item, but you know what leather accessory almost never gets cleaned? Your leather wallet. Check this video out next, and I'll see you guys there. Remember to love your leather.